Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, so it's been a couple days since the first presidential debate between Trump and Biden, and a lot of people have been talking about a lot of things regarding that debate. There's one thing that I haven't heard talked about, and I want to talk to you about it so that you can turn around and bring it to everybody's attention. This is something that the nation needs to be talking about, especially the conservative news outlets, because they haven't even picked up on this one yet. So I want to thank my friend Defense Dad for sending me a text during the debate, because he called it to my attention, and I had actually paused it so that we could do something, answer a phone call, I think it was, real quick. So I was a couple minutes behind the rest of the world. So by the time I read that text, we hadn't actually gotten to that part of the debate, so I knew it was coming. So I was able to really key in on this, but I don't know that everybody else was paying that close of attention. There was a time when Chris Wallace asked President Trump if he would denounce the white supremacy groups and the militia groups. And he said those in the same sentence. He said white supremacy and militia as if they were the same thing. Now, those of us that actually know what those two groups are, we know the truth. We know that militia does not mean white supremacist. We know that militias sometimes do have bad people in them. Yes, sometimes they do have those. But the core of the word, what militia actually means, is a group of civilians who are ready to volunteer to stand shoulder to shoulder with our soldiers should the need arise. That's what a militia is. It's a group of volunteer civilians. They're not getting paid. They're in no way part of the Army, the Reserve, the National Guard, any of that. Just civilians. People like myself would qualify as that. Somebody who owns guns that's ready to stand with the soldiers, and somebody that actually does some training in an organized way so that they actually can help the soldiers out should the need arise. That's what militias are. So the way I see it, we need to call attention to the fact that militias are not white supremacy groups. There are a few that overlap, sure there are. But the word militia does not mean somebody that thinks that they're better than somebody else because of the color of their skin. The word militia means somebody that is unwilling to let this country be overrun or taken over, or whatever would be the scenario. So, again, just for the people in the back, let me speak up, and I'll speak loudly and slowly so everybody can catch the difference between the two. That way there's no confusion going on as people are having this conversation. Militias are a group of civilians who own guns, who train with their guns, and are ready and willing to stand next to our soldiers and help them fight the bad forces. That's what militias are. Now, white supremacists, on the other hand, are evil, bigoted pieces of shit. That's the way I see it.